This video will show how to add a 1/2 inch diameter to a shear stud in Advanced Steel 2020. I want to add a 1/2 inch diameter to the bearing plate macro. Well, I'm going to open up my Advanced Steel Management tool and I'm going to go to the shear stud category. So you see, I'm going to select the diameter of a 1/2 inch, and I selected the middle option, not the first or not the third. I'm going to jump over to the geometry tab. As you can see, I've already created a 1/2 inch stud for the length of 10, but this time I want to create a 1/2 inch for the length of 4 inches. I'm going to put in the weight. I believe it was 0.6. And then after that's done, I'm just going to borrow the part name, which is Nelson S3L 1/2 inch. But I'm going to change out the 10 to 4. Next, I'm going to input the head diameter and the head width. So I hit the apply, and the head diameter has changed. I don't want that. So let's try and fix that. I want 1 inch. Hit the apply. That's great. That's what I want to see. I'm going to go over to the General tab and just make sure the name, grade, diameter, and source is set accordingly. So now we want to go to our table editor, open up the table editor, and in the Use Filter section, we want to type Set Bolts. I'm going to expand my Aster database, and I'll select the subheading Set Bolt. I'll use the Find and Replace tool, and I'll just copy in the Nelson S3L Inch and find next. So what I want to do is copy a row that best describes what I want in terms of a 1/2 inch diameter. So this looks okay. So I'm just going to select in the little field to the left, right click, and select copy. Scroll down to the end, right click, and select paste. It's going to jump to the end, so use the slider to slide back, and in the standard name you're going to input Nelson S3L inch 1/2 inch times 4. So that would be the length, and these are the values that you're going to see. I'll just change out that 10 to 4, and everything looks okay to me. The next thing I want to do is I want to go and make sure the changes are made in the Aster basis. So I'd have to go to my Home tab, go to my defaults, load settings in advance. I'll X out of my Advanced Steel Management tools. I want to update defaults back in the structure. Let's test it out. I'm going to right click on the connection, go to the Advanced Joint Properties, and from the Connectors panel, I can see that a 1/2 inch stud diameter has been created in the length of 4 inches. Now I've created one previously in the length of 10 inches. I'll hit the Enter key, and there you have it. I'll put that back to 4. I hope this helps.